David R. Guttery is the president of Keystone Financial Group in Trussville, Alabama. David Guttery and Seth Edgil are financial advisors who represent Emeritus Investment Company, LLC, and Emeritus Advisory Services. Please stay tuned through the end of the video for additional important disclosure information.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our discussion on financial matters. Today we're delving into significant changes brought about by the Secure Act 2.0 with a particular focus on how it impacts retirement accounts. Joining us today is Seth Edgil, a financial advisor with Keystone Financial Group in Trussville, who has been closely following these reforms. Seth, welcome today. We're glad to see you.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So let's delve into the top 5 reforms of the Secure Act 2.0, starting with catch-up contributions. Can you elaborate on how these changes specifically impact individual retirement accounts and retirement accounts in general?
Certainly. The Secure 2.0 Act is a federal measure passed in late 2022 to encourage Americans to save for retirement. It's a continuation of the original Secure Act of 2019, which changed the way Americans saved and withdrew money from their retirement accounts. According to Forbes.com, the Secure Act 2.0 introduces substantial improvements to catch-up provisions. This is good news, as investors will be able to save more for retirement. For workplace retirement accounts, individuals aged 50 or older can contribute an additional $7,500, and there's a new category for those aged 60 to 63, allowing contributions of the greater of $10,000 or 150% of the standard catch-up limit. Under Secure 2.0, if you were at least 50 years old and earned $145,000 or more in the previous year, you can make catch-up contributions to your employer-sponsored 401k account, but you would have to make those extra contributions on a Roth basis using after-tax money. This shift is significant, especially for individuals looking to diversify their retirement portfolio and manage their tax implications effectively. The Roth catch-up rule was originally supposed to take place in 2024, but due to problems with implementing Roth catch-up contributions, the IRS announced that the Roth catch-up contributions for high earners age 50 or over won't be required until 2026. In my opinion, these new laws show that Congress is attempting to incentivize saving for retirement in order to increase the savings rate in the United States.
Well, that's an important consideration. Moving on to the changes in required minimum distributions, RMDs. How do these alterations impact individuals with traditional retirement accounts and Roth retirement accounts?
According to information from the Senate Finance Committee, the adjustments to RMDs are particularly relevant for individuals with traditional retirement accounts. The Secure Act 2.0 changes the age when RMDs begin based on the year of birth. This flexibility allows individuals to strategize better for their RMDs, especially for those with Roth retirement accounts, as the Act ends the RMD requirement for Roth money in workplace retirement accounts. For many people, this will delay the start of RMDs, allowing investors to continue to defer taxes and capture compound interest.
Shifting our focus to the third reform, automatic 401k enrollment. How does this affect individuals considering retirement accounts?
The automatic 401k enrollment provision is a significant change, and individuals should all take note of this change as it will likely affect the majority of Americans. Beginning in 2025, employers with new 401k and 403b plans must automatically enroll employees when they become eligible. Automatic enrollment allows an employer to automatically deduct elective deferrals from an employee's wages unless the employee makes an election not to contribute or to contribute a different amount. Any plan that allows elective salary deferrals such as 401ks or simple IRAs can have this feature. The initial contribution amount must be at least 3% and no more than 10%. Contributions increase by 1% each year until reaching at least 10%, but not more than 15%. Small businesses with 10 or fewer employees, businesses newer than 3 years old, and church and government plans are exempt. Individual employees may opt out of the automatic enrollment. This emphasizes the shift from pensions to 401ks. The automatic enrollment nudges individuals towards retirement savings, and for those with Roth options, it's an opportunity to consider the long-term tax benefits of Roth contributions within the new enrollment structure.
Well, that's an impactful change. Well, now let's discuss the fourth reform, 401k emergency distributions and emergency funds. How can individuals with Roth retirement accounts leverage these changes?
As per the Senate Finance Committee, beginning in 2024, under the Secure 2.0 Act, you will be allowed to take an early emergency distribution from your retirement account to cover unforeseeable or immediate financial needs. That emergency distribution of up to $1,000 could only be taken once during the year, but won't be subject to the usual additional 10% tax penalty on earnings that applies to early distributions. Of course, distributions of post-tax contributions are not taxed. However, if you choose not to repay the distribution within a certain time, you won't be allowed to take other emergency distributions for 3 years. While there's a lifeline for emergencies, the unique advantage of Roth retirement account holders lies in the absence of the 10% penalty, making it a flexible and potentially tax-efficient option in times of need.
Well, finally, the fifth reform involves 529 and Roth IRA conversions. Can you elaborate on how this change makes 529 plans more attractive and how it aligns with Roth retirement account strategies?
Per the Secure Act 2.0, there is a major change with the rules surrounding 529 college savings plans. In limited circumstances, some people may be able to roll over a 529 plan that they have maintained for at least 15 years to a Roth IRA. Annual limits for the rollover would have to be within the annual contribution limit, and there will be a $35,000 lifetime limit on what can be rolled to the Roth IRA. It addresses hesitations associated with unused 529 funds and aligns well with Roth retirement account strategies. Roth retirement accounts provide tax-free growth, and this conversion option offers a unique way to pass on generational wealth with tax advantages, making both Roth retirement accounts and 529 plans more attractive for long-term financial planning.
Well, thank you, Seth, for breaking down these reforms, especially their implications for retirement accounts. Before we conclude, are there any additional reforms or aspects you'd like to highlight, particularly those impacting student loans?
Indeed. One noteworthy reform from the Secure Act 2.0 involves employers matching contributions for student loan payments. This allows employers to consider student loan payments as elective retirement contributions, providing relief for individuals struggling with student loan debt while promoting retirement savings. Another big change, beginning in 2027, the non-refundable savers credit for some IRA contributions will be replaced by the savers match. Instead of having the credit applied against your tax liability when you file your tax return, the federal government will deposit a matching contribution directly into your retirement account. You'll get to pick which eligible retirement account it goes into, but it can't go into a Roth account. Finally, a helpful development that is coming from the Secure Act 2.0 is the creation of a retirement plan lost and found. I have met with many people over my career that have lost track of a retirement savings plan through an old employer. The new Lost and Found database of retirement plans will be managed by the Department of Labor, and it should make tracking down those funds much simpler.
Excellent insights. It's clear that the Secure Act 2.0 brings nuanced changes, and understanding their impact on individual retirement accounts is crucial. Well, thank you, Seth, for sharing your expertise.
My pleasure. Always important to stay informed in the ever-evolving landscape of retirement planning. And to our audience, remember, if you have questions or want to explore how these changes could impact you on an individual level, reach out to us at Keystone Financial Group. We're here to help you navigate these changes and make informed decisions about your financial plan. Stay tuned for more detailed insights into financial matters.
Well, Seth, thanks so much again for all this information today. And for additional information, Seth may be reached through the means listed upon the following screen. For the Trustville Tribune, I'm Brandon Dawkins.
David Guttery and Seth Edgil independently offer securities and investment advisory services through Emeritus Investment Company, LLC, member FINRA, SIPC, and Emeritus Advisory Services. Information provided in today's segments is gathered from sources believed to be reliable. However, its accuracy cannot be guaranteed and should not be interpreted as tax or legal advice. Any performance stated is past performance and is not indicative of future results.